your faves. Keep it locked in with us for your daily dose of hot tea only on Win Media 98.9.
Welcome, 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 and good morning. It is another episode of Island Tea with your faves, Kevon and Azim, featuring myself, Jade. Good morning. How are you guys doing? I hope you had a wonderful Wednesday. It is now Thursday, 2nd December, and the time is 8:07, and we're back. We are back. Oh boy. It already feels like December is moving super fast, even though it just started. Things are happening. We had some announcements yesterday, for the entertainment industry and the cruise industry and all of those good things. We will jump into that later. But of course, first thing we have to do in the morning is grind some gears. Let me see. Has anything been on my little noggin this morning? Maybe something light. And feel free to call in. The numbers are 465-0989, 466-0989, 762-0989, and 662-0989. You can call in. You can air your grievances. We won't tell anyone. Trust me. Your secret is safe with us. But if anything has been bothering you this week, last week, anything that you want to talk to the nation about, we are the people to call. Yeah, so don't feel too shy. Don't hesitate. Give us a call. Let us know what's on your mind. I hear knocking. Oh my gosh, I hear knocking. I don't know why, but I do hear knocking, but I'm not going to go look because that's how you get kidnapped. Usually. But yeah, if anything has been bothering you this week, please let us know. Call us. Send us a message. You could comment on the lives. We'll read it out for you guys. I think the only thing that's been bothering me this week is these lots of rumors that people have been spreading. Like yesterday and the day before, I received some messages about some supposed incidents. Not sure how true they are, so I will not I will not say what the incidents are. However, I feel like people we in this country love a good melee. We love a good mix-up. And because of that, we tend to spread rumors without fact-checking. And we think it's something small. We don't understand the repercussions of these rumors. We don't understand what these lies, made-up stories can do to a person's reputation, can do to a person. So I think that's the only thing that's been bothering me. Why do we continue to do this? Why do we continue to put things out not knowing if it's true or not? And I feel like it's been prevalent throughout the pandemic. But the things I am speaking about has nothing to do with the pandemic for once, thankfully. But yeah, that's just something that's been bothering me. These lots of rumors that you guys have been spreading without fact-checking, without making sure that what you're saying is true. These WhatsApp forwarded messages that y'all love so much. These things have consequences. Or they have, like, they don't. It's not just you tell a lie, you send around a woman. That's it. It actually hurts people. It actually affects people's lives. You don't know what damage you are causing. You don't know what damage you are helping to cause when you do these things. So be very careful when you spread news around. Fact check. Try to fact check. Or at least say you're not sure, but this is what you heard. Don't just say it as if it's like the gospel truth. Because, that is dangerous. That is very, very dangerous. But other than that, I feel like this week hasn't been too bad. We are in December again. It is the Christmas season, but it is also the season where it looks like events are coming back. Yes, guys, events seem to be coming back. The Prime Minister put out an announcement yesterday. And we're going to get into that sometime today.
Jade, where are you spreading rumors?
Good morning to you as well as him.
You here spreading rumors?
It's nice to see you.
Morning. Morning, everybody. What's going on?
Nothing.
What are we talking about?
I'm talking about the fact that we don't need to be wearing these masks no more.
Yeah, that's horrible, eh?
Yeah, but you want to laugh on them. They're going to tell people that the reason
You
you want to take them off is because you want to laugh.
You let know. I mean, we got to wear the mask still.
You want to laugh, really?
The same reason we got to have, like, vaccinated only events and so.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
And there's one of the stories that we're talking about today that I have some questions about.
Oh, man. My mask poked me in my eye.
I guess the mask don't want to be worn either.
I told you. Good morning, people on the live who's telling me good morning. How are you? How are you doing today? This fine Thursday morning. We are almost at the end of the road, boy. It is almost Friday.
What's your Jade?
What? How may I help you?
You know what grinds my gears?
What? I'm sure you'll tell me.
What grinds my gears is the pain you feel after you went to play fast and work out muscles that you didn't know you had.
But why would that go in your gears? That's not what you're supposed to do.
I'm talking about the pain. The pain going to my gears.
But they said no pain, no gain. If you ain't
But
feeling
like-
pain,
No pain, no pain.
if you ain't feeling pain, you ain't doing it right as him. That's what I said.
Oh my
That's why I fear Jim
Jim.
daddy though. Me mother's your boy.
That's why you're afraid who?
Jim.
Oh, the
You know the
pain.
man Jim? The man Jim.
But he don't play by.
Bye. Time you
Look
done
at
your
your
all.
business.
Time you done you just got soaking a tub of Epsom salt.
Watch it, right? So, my mother been on my case ever since I get poison, say.
Sorry.
say,
Forget your poison.
say, where your legs them gone? So, see me there, they said, then bye bye. Let me put in some extra work on the legs them.
Mm-hmm.
So, my mother could stop embarrassing me. I know. I walk in like a toddler.
So you go.
I walk in like a toddler.
I was walking up the steps.
Oh,
Terrible, innit?
no, it wasn't. Well, okay. This is the thing, right? The muscles that they know I had is like inner thighs.
Mm.
So going like forward vertical ain't too bad. But anything that off to the side, Jade.
Why you doing that? Wait, why you doing anything that off on the sides? Why you doing that? Wait, may I understand?
Any movement with your legs, well, okay, just walking hurts.
Uh-huh.
But it really gets ridiculous. Not when you just lift your leg like straight forward. So going up steps ain't too bad.
Mm.
But have to step over anything coming out of the vehicle. You know,
I see
like
what you mean, I see what you
no,
mean.
what you don't recognize that you have to make that movement until it hurts to make
Yes,
it.
trust me. When I first started working, all right, and I had to climb them delay wowing steps,
Oh.
boy.
Just let me have it. This. Why is this difficult?
And you know, in one flight. Like you say, when if
There's
it's
this
just
one.
one flight,
Yeah, this one like I'm trying to find like.
What you delay wowing has 2 flights of stairs
Oh, wow.
with lots of steps attached.
Hmm.
Yeah. Boy, I miss it. Somebody train me. Somebody come train me. Yeah,
Let me see,
looking for a
yeah.
prodigy.
Whew.
So
Morning,
far, not
Weedy.
worse.
Morning, Weedy.
But yeah, as in besides you being so anything else bothering you this week?
What kind of things been bothering me? But I don't know if I want to talk about them right here.
Why
Yeah.
not? We won't tell anyone. This is a safe space.
It's a safe space.
Yeah, man, you know that too.
One of the things though, that, and it's quite relevant to this morning,
Indeed.
is people who get upset with you for doing what's best for you.
Oh.
The reason why this is an issue this morning, in particular, the one that jumped off this is, have you ever heard the conversation between 2 persons who just got in a traffic accident, where one person saying, "Man, that day ain't a big thing, man. You ain't gotta call the police, man. Take my number."
Yeah. That
And then
anytime somebody saying that, call the police. Listen, call the police. Don't let them fool you, because that just usually means they're about to scam you.
That's what I mean.
They're about to disappear when you try to call them. They don't answer the phone, and especially if it's not somebody that you know. Don't let them catch you. Call the police. Okay? Call the traffic department.
My thing is this: like, if you don't want to call the police,
That's fine.
but I don't like when the person then tries to guilt you into not doing like what's best for you.
Yeah, because you know the usual reason for them to do this is because they literally don't want to have to deal with the consequences, especially if they're in the wrong. Usually, it's the people who are in the wrong that do this.
Yeah, usually.
Is usually the people who caused the accident is who going to tell you, "No man, that's just a scratch," because I thought that you ain't got to call the police.
No, you
No,
know,
sir.
they make it even more jiggy. So, yeah, Mister, I could get out that for you.
All of a sudden, there's a mechanic.
There's a mechanic now, body man.
The buff car.
Body works. Never see him much. Never hear about yoga.
Never see you work in my life, but all of a sudden you come off car. No. I call in the police. You try to scam me.
All I do when somebody tell me that, I ask them, how much letters in your name? You know, all the body man them and all the like mechanics and so. Their name only got in 3 or 4 letters. Map, Wab, Zoomy. No, it's a thing.
Shack.
So I'd just ask them straight up, How much letters in your name?
If you got more than 4,
You got more than 4?
Wait,
No.
trust you.
Yeah,
Wait, trust
no,
you.
me trust you, Mika.
No, you're lying. Somebody here lying, I need
Yeah. Yeah, don't trust you, Mika.
No, you're right.
No,
For some reason, you're right.
This is rules. No, this is just rules. This is just rules. This is the way it is.
As if Sally body man them can't go body man them name going 4 letters.
Yeah, it's true.
Now you might be onto something. I just think about one and it's 4 for you.
Jade, I'm telling you, it's a rule. It's a rule. It might actually be a law.
Che, my uncle is a
Yeah, don't have more than 4 letters.
No, you're right.
I'm telling you.
You're right.
And if the mother gave them a name
No,
that's
they're
more than
using
4
that.
letters, they
They're
can't
using
use that.
No, they
Can't use that because now they're a mechanic.
So you gotta cut it down by 5 or 3 or how much ever.
However much, you just gotta
Come
get
on.
to 4 or less. Some of them just even go by the first initial.
Do not let the people them scam you. Call.
But-
Moral of the story.
Yeah.
Call the police.
But this brings me to a bigger
Issue?
The bigger issue is I don't like persons who try to guilt people into not doing what's best for them, because it's actually what's not best for the person trying to guilt them.
Usually that's how it works, as in. That's why they would do it. But let's take a call. I don't see the phone lines lighting up. What is on your minds today?
Good morning, caller. You live on Island T. Oh, what's up?
Good morning, Azim and Trade. How are you guys doing today?
We're doing okay.
Doing good.
Okay, well, I got 2 games to grind.
Bye, man.
I don't know if you remember a call a few weeks ago about the trees coming up the road there by Tony Berry, the road by Tony Berry. And I drove around there the other day, and they still haven't done anything about it. Now, the officer say he would go and look at it, but it's over 3 weeks now. I said I would let some time pass. It's over 3 weeks now. The safari trucks are now moving towards again. Now, when they're coming up that hill and there's traffic on the left-hand side going down, they have to drive, or if not, they'll have to stop, because the trees are hanging down in the road. Someone needs to go and cut those trees down before a serious accident happening around there with those trucks. Another thing, the police are always on the street giving you tickets for speeding. Now, a lot of places that they does this thing, there is no sign to tell you how fast you may drive. I'm going to give you one example. I drive from Challengers to Sandy Point the other day. The only speeding sign that I've seen is one when you're getting into Challengers, and all the way down to Sandy Point, there is no more sign telling you how fast you must drive. So I assume you're supposed to drive at 20 miles per hour from Challengers to Sandy Point. That's my gift for today. Have a good day, guys.
Thank you. Boy.
But you know that first point especially.
I'm not shocked.
No, but and that's the sad part. I'll give you an example. How I know, like, the way we deal with things here leaves a lot to be desired. So I don't know if what happened a few weeks ago was a car running into the airport fence coming down New Road area.
For sure? May I see this?
I don't know if that's what happened. What I do know is that there was a portion of the fence that was damaged. Right? Now, it took something like, it was over a week. It was over a week. I want to say closer to 2 weeks to get it fully repaired and thing, right? It went in a couple stages, right? So like, the first they came, they put up a piece of, they built up a little structure with the, what you call it there? They built about a little structure with some plywood and so, to kind of block off. And then they came back one day, they took off the old fence. Then they came back another day, but all this happened over the course of like over a week. And I remember I'm looking at it daily and going, why is this taking so long? This is the airport, yeah?
Yeah. A place where you think they would be a little
speedy. Yeah, like,
no friend. Why?
I mean, and it.
As in my whole we were dropping down.
Yes.
Past Fort Thomas.
And that's what I'm saying. So the thing about it is, like, I remember I was living in the US, right? And I would wake up one day, and this road that I usually drive to go to work, it was there yesterday, ain't there today. Like the road doesn't exist.
The whole road.
The whole road doesn't exist.
Vibes.
It's just like dirt.
Vibes.
And I'll come back the next day, and the road back.
Wow.
I'll come back the next day and the road back again. And I'm like, okay.
Efficient, isn't it?
But I understand there's a difference in availability of resources and expertise and equipment.
Huh.
But I think we have the material, I think we have the expertise, and I do think we have the equipment to repair a fence. I was waiting to see if somebody was going to call in and talk about it, because I was just there like, why is this taking so long?
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, that's the culture here. Like, you complain, then they start to fix it in air quotes, and then it takes an ungodly amount of time to get it fixed. The hole that was down by, is it by the fire station?
Oh, yeah.
They fixed that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Sandon Road there, the sidewalk. There was a part of the sidewalk just missing.
Yeah, man. A whole slab. They fixed the road across by Fort Thomas yet. Apparently, they're going to just wait till it just fall off.
At least close it then. You see, that's what I'm saying? At least with the airport, they put up something so people couldn't just like walk in the airport. Right? But, I mean, just close off.
No, for what? You know, that would make sense, wouldn't it?
Just close
that
off
would be the
road.
easiest thing to do. Since half of the country keeps literally complaining about how dangerous it is and the things that are around it, like is a preschool?
There's a preschool, yeah.
A preschool and just people everyday lives driving there. Some people probably wouldn't know that a road basically about to leave Sakets. Just close it.
Yeah, but and the thing about it for me is that yes, the erosion might be to a certain point or whatever. You don't know if it is to cave in, how much of the road going. You don't know how much.
Apparently, they don't want to find out.
You hear what I tell you, Jade? Jade, I tell you, like a few weeks ago, I stopped and looked at it myself, and there was a car. It was a truck. There was a truck passing. Now, I ain't talking about a big truck. I'm talking about a regular pickup truck. And the road is shaking under my feet.
I tell you, they want to see how much of this could go. Maybe that's what they're waiting on.
You think they got a betting pool? How far I think this is going to come in back?
I think OTA going.
You think OTA going back, I think?
As they tell us they turned on the traffic lights in April. Which April, I mean?
We're almost April.
You're right. There couldn't be anyone this year. Obviously, there couldn't be anyone this year.
I mean, to be honest, I ain't really in a rush, so...
No, I mean, in a rush, but it's just things that, that show me that why are y'all saying things when y'all don't know if this is the truth? Y'all say y'all going to say the one in April, and whole April coming. Whole other April coming. Y'all say y'all going to sort out the road. Y'all say y'all going to check it out. I'll know nobody check it out. Well, I don't have to check it out, but I just know it's
right now, just blame everything on the pandemic, yeah?
The pandemic, where we're currently at 22 cases? 20? 22? Can't be the pandemic.
But Omnicron anyway.
So they're going to wait till it... Oh, okay.
Yeah, Omnicron well. What happened? Hey, name?
I saw him space.
Oh. Yeah, you okay, friend?
As him say, I'm the Cromwell.
What name? Walk up and before the dance.
Why you put Cromwell in this? Cromwell ain't got nothing to do with the pandemic.
I'm talking about the variant, yeah.
Oh.
I'm talking about the variant. But yeah.
I'm the Cromwell boy. That's a good one.
But yeah, I mean, I think that's something that Carla really touch on something there, like the way we drag our feet.
Boy.
The way we drag our feet and things. And I mean, I am not one to talk, right? I know one of my.
Actually, you are one to talk.
But yeah. But one of the things that I personally have to deal with is my own procrastination.
Yeah, but you
I was supposed to order things since Black Friday and order yet.
Oh, I ordered mine yesterday.
Oh.
I finally ordered mine yesterday.
Pull up my phone, see?
Yeah, man. I have to, Catch the nice little sale.
Out of some Amazon things while we here talking.
Yeah, man. I had to wait till I said that we actually have things to do December before I order. Because, yeah, wasn't going to make me order no clothes that way, you know.
Oh, I working. We ain't gonna need no clothes. The only clothes I need, mark and red pill.
You see? I working too, but I need clothes. Yeah, man.
Only clothes I need, mark and red pill. You get to wear nice rampers and so when you go. You order a ramper?
I think I order no ramper this
time. Rampers you
but we ordered it this time. We ordered it this time.
Okay. Yeah, now what you're thinking I was like, my Jade is a ramper girl, yeah.
Why? Because they're efficient.
To me, I think they're so inefficient though.
Oh, well, it depends. It depends on the kind. If it's a long one, you salt. Especially like, if you go to like queen shows and them kind of stuff. If you go on a long ramper, you just salt.
Okay.
Because the bathroom line from here to...
Yeah. But my thing is like, you still like, to me, I don't watch it like, you got to get naked to go to the bathroom.
No, you don't. I can't tell you how you just do it on here, but...
No, okay, cool.
Experienced ramper wearers.
Let me tell you something, Jade. Like, I am not getting involved in woman business.
Listen, experienced ramper wearers now, that is not the truth.
More power to you guys.
Yeah, man.
I don't need to know. There's just some things you don't need to know.
Oh, dear. Me and ramper can't agree. With you, you're in the wrong kind. You're in the wrong kind.
See, maybe we need the class. I could do without learning. Like, ain't everything you got to know, yeah?
Yeah, me order that shit, boy.
Amazon doing it?
No, yeah, Amazon.
Okay.
But I ordered them yesterday.
Okay. Jade.
They're quicker than, anyway.
You got...
Me get a little sneak peek. Share a little...
Let me tell you all if Jade gonna be looking hot this December. Let me see what's going on here.
Too easy as him.
Just give me. Jade.
Too easy as him.
Jade. Okay, guys, let me tell you all something. I'm going to now publicly thank Jade for her time here on the show. It's obvious to me that by time January comes around, she'll be married to some rich white man somewhere in Russia. And
wait, Russia cold? Men like cold. You know men like cold.
Jade, you see, this is what I can't stand with her, you know.
But Russia cold?
The man come take you up one carry. You going to say Russia cold?
Well, he got to carry Russia. What happened to all the other countries? What are you most looking forward to December?
What I'm most looking forward to December?
Yeah, event-wise. If they're approved.
Event? I don't even know what events are happening outside of the carnival events.
Okay,
I don't know what's happening.
Let me rattle off a few that might be happening. So, cane juice brunch, BFF.
I've heard. I saw that. Yeah.
January.
That's in January?
Yes, January
Okay.
2nd.
Okay.
Top off brunch, hopefully. That would be January 1st. So for the whole of January, we're just eating. First 2 days in January, we're just eating them and doing a one to shimmy. Chatterbox might be having a Juve event.
Okay.
Zoo is having a event, Zoo and Friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's on 19th.
Mm-hmm.
Bubble Juve is happening as well.
Okay.
All the Queen shows, the Calypso shows, Soca Man. I'm really looking forward to Soca Man.
Okay, so for me right now, Zoo and Friends and Soca Man.
Yeah, balance. I see the balance. Because Zoo and Friends is more like mellow, but Soca Man. Make sure you guys sneakers, And me know how you're going to go with them knee, You better put on some brace.
So that, I'm gonna let out the secret now.
Mm-hmm.
So for both of them events, I'm on stage.
Oh, so you're going to really be...
I know, so my knees would have to be in tip-top shape because I can't go up there and stand up like a stick.
Why I fall up there because I laugh. I'm going to help you way back.
But the knees actually been doing well lately.
Okay.
Yeah, the doctor did say exercise would be the key.
Oh, so that's why you're coming here just like you're going to gym every day.
And that is why now I can't move left or right. I can't move laterally. But we have a call on the line. Caller, good morning. Oh, I lied. We don't. Let's see if we caught this one. Good morning, caller 11 Island T, hopefully. What's on your mind? No. I think we lost a caller. No.
Hello.
Hey, morning. Good morning.
Yeah, morning. I just listened to what you were describing at the airport. And you're exactly right. I mean, what you're relating there shows a dysfunction in government operations. And it's a culture that I think is fostered by, poor leadership, okay? And ignoring procedures that are intended to prevent such waste and inefficiency. Because that's what it is, waste and inefficiency in public affairs. if you would do just two things, right, that most governments, most self-respecting, most forward-thinking governments would do, we would not have this. The first is any major works would be presented in advance before any execution is done for public consultation and input. And you know, well, you've been living in North America, you know that before any project is done, the stakeholders living in that particular area are consulted, pretty much similar to an environmental impact assessment that has to be done before before any turning of any shovel, okay? And that needs to be done here as well for any major project, right? So that you could have input, because that is why, for instance, you're going to have improper, I would say, surveys being done in advance of a multi-million-dollar peer project, and then having to go after and take corrective action. Okay? And the second thing that needs to be done is to follow the correct procurement procedures. All right? In terms of tendering contracts, awarding and making sure there are proper guarantees of time and so on, fulfillment bonds, those kinds of things, okay? Because if you don't do that, you're sure to have cost overruns and wastage of public money, okay? Because you know what normally tends to happen? Political patronage gets involved, okay? And then everything goes out of the window. You think any road project to resurface a road, a 35-mile road in the States, for instance, would take upward of 3 or 4 years? No way. That can't happen. And here we have a public accounts committee that is supposed to look into these kinds of things, and it does not function. That public accounts committee is similar to the General Accounting Office in the States, which prices projects and bills and so on before they're actually made, so that people get an idea of what they're going to be buying into. Here we don't have a similar system.
All right, Carl. Sorry, Carla, but we have to wrap up. We have to.
Okay, but that is why those two things I think would help in this particular difficulty that you're talking about. Okay then.
All right. Jade?
I blame you.
Blame me? Why you
I
do?
blame you.
Why you do?
Oh yeah.
Ah,
Oh yeah. I am speechless. And that does not happen often.
No, see the thing. This is why it'll be difficult for me. This is why it'll be difficult for me. Man, it's not wrong. Eh?
Ben said he said not wrong. I'm just speechless.
But my thing is like, this is my thing with the whole airport thing. Either the airport supposed to got maintenance staff, or something like that there. Public works supposed to just go up there and fix that there.
But you're talking about a piece of fence. Man, you're talking about
Yeah, about 20. It was about maybe 30 feet of fence.
8 sounds, sir. From what the caller just said, it's also as him. So you are lying.
No. I know he pushed. He pushed,
I think he just used it to jump off onto a bigger topic.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was a jump off.
Like a big, like a huge jump off. But you know.
Yeah.
Thank you, caller.
We're talking about the road and stuff.
Yeah,
let's. I mean, at the same time, it's like this is endemic of sync. It's like this ain't nothing new. Mm-hmm. This has always been all the time.
Bro.
And as multiple callers, we've discussed it here. We always have a problem with maintenance. Even if we go and build nice new buildings and so, just maintaining the buildings is always an issue.
But it's been an issue since I was a baby.
It's been an issue
before I was even conceived.
It's been an issue since my grandfather was in school still.
This is why I don't.
And I mean, think he passed grade 6.
This is why this is my only issue is what the caller said is I don't like how everything he turns into blaming the government. When these issues happened before the government that is in now was the government.
But maybe he just mean the government in general.
You know that. Okay, you know what? Yeah, yeah, that's what he means.
I just mean government in general.
Government in general. Thank
Yeah.
you. Yes, that's yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these things is just how it's been.
Oh,
And then, yeah, you need to change.
And yes, it needs. That's
Yeah, it needs to
fine. It does need to change, but boy, oh boy. Oh boy. Take a next call, your friend. Let me breathe out. Caller, keep it brief, please. Keep it brief.
Good morning, caller 11 Island T. Oh.
Well, that's brief. That is exactly how you keep.
Actually very brief.
What?
Good morning, caller 11 Island T. What's up?
Morning. Oh. Like how y'all following instructions, boy.
Bye.
Vibes. But since nothing really, besides the fact that they take a year and Sunday to fix everything.
Looks man so really hard, man.
And I need to. Don't worry, guys. I'm
Want
going
it?
to. Yeah, I'm going to implement a sound that means that your time is up.
Alright. Caller, good morning, 11 Island T. What's up?
Good morning, guys. You all hit the nail on the head. Now tell me, 20-something years, the former government didn't come to us. They didn't come to us and tell us they're going to build something for the waterfront, for the social security. Come on, Mr. Man, come on. Get jacket when it's true. Yeah, as I said, the government, past government. That's every time you just blaming. Oh, boy, don't drink all your tea. Yeah, you good morning.
Oh, I love the callers, bye.
Boy, AB say it, eh? AB say it.
I love the callers, bye.
Yeah.
Oh, bye. But Jade,
Where's the friend? Where's
I give
that?
the people my COVID update now.
Okay, fine. I can't do Jaden, fine.
Oh, the hitting? The hitting.
Boy, Jaden, I don't know. Jaden, let's go take a shower. Fine. Alright, sir. Sorry for disturbing you. But yeah, the man spicy now, as in the other day, trying to, like, we party training and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm like, baby, you need to go to the bathroom? Yes, mommy, he gone. I going in to see if he need help. Go away, go.
The man need his privacy, Jade.
I realized I apologized. I said I am sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And I backed away. Because, yeah, he does need his... Jesus.
The thing is,
I feel like a child bully me.
but wait, what? That's the funny thing, how would that change happen?
I don't know, as him.
Cause just the other day was you were laying down nice and gapping out, and I was wiping you up, no problem.
Yeah.
All of a sudden now I can't come see what's going on with you.
All of a sudden, you need my help.
I don't ain't even need help. I just like weird a sense of like, oh my god, why are you looking at me?
It's I don't know.
Where that does come from? Like,
I don't know, honestly. It's a strange.
That's interesting. Like,
trust me, it's very wild to watch when you're
the evolution go from like you need me for everything. No,
mommy, please, can I just have a moment to myself?
Yeah, a little privacy. Like when this happened, like how would it happen?
It is quite hilarious. I'm not going to lie. The first time he hit me with the fire, I was like, "Who are you talking to?"
Look, I got this little cousin, right? And her thing is just really. No, you got to bear in mind, right? It hits different when it coming from somebody who barely know the ABCs. Like when you do something that ain't necessarily smart, and the person who don't know the ABCs hitting you with it, really?
Sir, you can't even. Yeah.
It's,
You don't want to just mush them.
but my hand bigger than your face, yeah. My hand bigger than your face. Relax.
Swift mush. Sort out the problem. But yeah, by them fines, them fines, and it's how he does get out like I disturbing his life, Like I am disturbing his peace.
You know what I want in my house for kids?
What?
I want like them big, what do you call them? Flower pots. Them big flower pots. Right? Like the ones that maybe 3 feet tall. And I'll just fill it with rice. And just have it in the house somewhere.
Uh-huh.
And then when a child do something that annoy me, I'll just take out some of the rice, put them in it, and just chop back in the rice so they can't move. Just plant them.
You don't put it through anyways?
Just plant them.
I know that's a dip things anyways when they walk in there, but...
Just plant them. You can't just plant a child.
No, No, friend.
You could feed them still.
No, that's not.
It's like when you go to the beach and you get everybody to put the sun on you and thing. It's the same thing. Fun.
That's not how.
It's fun. You could make sure you could turn the plant so they could like see the TV and so. You just can't move around.
No, friend. That's
Like,
not.
I don't like how hard it just be like
No, man.
killing me parenting techniques. Anyway.
Man, okay, you know what? Yeah, you.
Good morning, caller 11 Island to you. What's up?
Morning, guys.
Morning.
You're asking about kids and the way they act. Let me give you all a joke about my granddaughter. One Sunday morning, I think it was Sunday night, we in church, and this lady came in with some pink, purple, different color hair dye. And my granddaughter said, "Be a good, you know." So she looked up and she saw the sister here, bruh. I tell you, I must start something too.
Listen,
She
the
got
kids, you know,
Bye.
kids ain't gonna filter.
Kids ain't gonna filter.
And that's the problem.
I tell you, I had to keep myself from not hitting the floor laughing. All of you just let it burn. Like, what is this?
And the lady thinks she steps in the church hot here.
I tell you one thing about kids, the honest bad, you know.
Honest bad.
Jade, you got the information. You guys,
Which information?
I send you the information for the cryptocurrency.
Jade, you ain't passed on the crypto.
Man, see you talking about it on.
Where you send it, Cleo?
Cleo,
Facebook?
Jade.
Hi.
I sent it with she named Cleo.
Man,
She
see.
said, I'm sure she said she gave it to you.
Who? Cleo, not a soul give me the information. Yeah, I don't know what they're lying to you. Not a soul give me the information. I'm gonna check my inboxes to see if it's hidden in there. But as far as I know,
She was supposed to bring it to the station to you.
then she lie. I tell you, she
Let me
lie.
go check and see if it's upstairs or something.
But she said she give it to me.
Oh. But we can check. We can check, Cleo.
I'm all right.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right.
Listen, I tell her about the movement orders. Anyway.
See, I getting some support for the planting idea. I think we should just plant kids.
No.
It ain't forever, Jade.
Oh,
You could water them.
We cannot do that.
What? I don't know.
You cannot.
Good morning, caller 11 LNT. What's up?
Oh my God. Azim, y'all please do not encourage Azim's behavior.
Jade, I don't see anything wrong with planting a child. That's
All
a
right.
bit,
Okay, you plant kids.
that's a
then.
bit too sassy.
You plant kids.
You gonna watch me and tell me, boo? Really?
Yeah, maybe. You just watch people and say, really?
Just come let me plant, you see. Good morning, caller 11 Island T.
Yes, good morning again. I'll be short. I thought this was the grinding your gears segment, right?
What?
And you mentioned something that I noticed and you know, was kind of concerned about it myself, and so I made an input into it. I don't mind a time constraint, which you can exercise whenever you feel fit, okay? But what I sure I heard Jade saying, was it last week, that they're going to have a segment where people seem afraid to speak out, and you want to end that. And so people should be more tolerant, and you don't use an excuse like, well, 20 years ago it never happened. You don't use that to accept the bad status quo. Who is going to fix these things? Isn't it the sitting government? It can't be a past one. Okay, so people should be more tolerant and understanding, right? And thinking, okay, because we're not going to get the change we want unless we think differently. Not think in the past and use the that past to justify the present. Okay? We got to do better than that. Okay then, bye.
I wanted to ask him something, but he gone. But
I'm sure he will call back. I'm sure he will.
He doesn't know the number.
Yeah, man.
But no, I think sometimes we have to be honest with ourselves. And so sometimes we fall victim to our own to the perceptions people have of us. And sometimes we have a hand in creating those perceptions.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes we have a hand in creating those perceptions. So what happens is that you get viewed through the lens of what people of those perceptions. Right? So sometimes we have to take responsibility of, like, hey, for instance, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can almost guarantee that at some point today I'll be walking and somebody gonna refer to me as Rastaman. I am not a
Rastaman though.
I am not a Rastaman. But I have to be aware of the fact that I'm walking around with dreadlocks on my head.
Indeed. As am I.
So I can't be upset if that person gets it wrong. Because I'm aware of of the role I play in the perception that they have.
Yes, what I contribute to this perception.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And sometimes we fall victim to that. So for instance, I might be walking around somewhere and based on, yes, it might be bias. But based on bias, I might be the first one to get stopped if they're searching for marijuana. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I could see why.
I could be upset at that, but then at the same time, I have to understand the role that I played in perhaps the situation that I'm in. It might not be fair, but
God is good.
all the time. And all the
Amen.
time?
God is good.
Indeed.
So yes, I was about to give you all a COVID update before we went on a tangent. Yeah, Witty, I like when the master man call me Empress.
Yeah, hey, watch
you, boy.
Hold on, before we continue. Guys, quick tip from Uncle Ryan.
Watch you now.
Women love to be called terms that empower them, right? Queen, Empress, right? Those two, you can't go wrong, brother. You can't go wrong. I didn't hear man calling girl. No, the girl.
I don't know who does raise these men, you know. I don't know who dragged them up by, but them days we need to go in the
Petition
voice.
terriers on the dung heap.
Them days we need to go in the voice. Because them days need fixing.
Yeah, them they need to get planted.
Yeah, man.
Them
Them
get
they,
planted. Yeah.
Some of y'all need to dip some of these men in rice by. Ooh. They are malfunctioning. Yikes.
Yeah. Girl.
Some of these women too.
Hey, girl.
Bye.
Seeps. And all them thing there. Like, no, watch. Just simplify it. Empress, Queen, you can't go wrong with them today.
I know what has happened when you don't answer. They'll discuss you.
Yeah, who's here? But girl, come here.
See what I mean?
Girl. Yeah.
Who holds you need to go in rice?
I'd be looking around like, brother, where you think they're gonna get you? And guys, okay, also quick tip. If calling her a girl works, probably should just let her go.
That's the woman you need in your life.
Yeah, that's probably not the
But
woman
maybe
you
that's
need.
the type.
You need to change your type. Your type needs adjusting.
No. Let people like what they like.
No, Jade.
Okay.
Sometimes people like what is not good for them.
And they will find that out the hard way, but you have to let
When they get
them.
diabetes and so?
So you
No,
have to get,
Jade.
if your foot got to get cut off, your foot got to get cut
No,
off.
just like we come in here every day and tell them, hey guys, stop drinking big Coke in the morning.
Bruh, you know what's the wildest? You know what's the wildest? Oh, listen, right?
What happened?
so-
Something going on in your phone.
Cleo, the person messaged me and said, "Hi, how are you doing?" And then they sent me a link for a Zoom conference, and then they said, "I am expecting you to this meeting." Literally, what I said.
I have no idea what's going on with it.
So I said, "Good day, who is this?" Cleo, when you're sending information or you're sending people to send me information, please select them correctly. How am I supposed to figure out what this means?
You just get a Zoom link?
That's what I'm like. That is why I tell Cleo, man, what she's talking about, because how is this supposed to help me know that this is what it...
But hey, ask man wild, yeah.
And it's Theo, you know, Theo look me. Theo, I know they say how Cleo send you with the information.
it. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah. Axman over there doing it by.
Me just ignore Axman as usual, you know. just as usual, you just got to ignore
Jade,
Axman.
Quickly.
Please,
Quickly.
before we get distracted again.
No, please, quickly.
Okay.
You could give me like one or two of the terms that you've been like referred to that you just couldn't believe like the dude thought it was gonna work.
Hold on.
We know A girl is like the man
That's
greatest
top.
hits.
Watch your.
Like that's the greatest hits. That's road match.
Wait, let me see.
I've like the one that I heard recently.
What?
That really that I was looking at. I really thought they were friends. Sometimes you hear somebody and you could say, "Oh, them two days friends." That's why they talking to each other like that.
Thought.
But the look on the girl's face, and like you could just tell they didn't know each other, and he thought he was like being cute. So where he was by, I think he was in this square.
Usual.
He was in this square, and
Why these things always happen in the school?
I mean, and so this girl walking, and what I couldn't understand was I'm looking at the girl as well, and she's a pretty young woman, right? She from what I could see, she carried herself well. She obviously is a young professional. She worked in one of the banks, right, based on the uniform, right? And this man gonna choose to call out to the girl by referring to one particular physical trait, right?
Big body.
No, not even that. Not even that. That might have been more understandable.
Oh, God.
The man gonna just watch the Uber and say, "Yo, Bucklefoot, come here."
Wow.
Yo, Bucklefoot. Yeah, girl, come here.
That's over the
So the girl now stopped using the buckle feet and look around like, "Excuse you?" Apparently, "Yeah, come here, man. I want to talk to you, man. Come here." Okay, that's another tip. That's another tip. Guys, instead of telling the girl, "Come here," get her attention and go to her. This thing about "come here," like, stop that, yo.
Bye.
Stop that, yo.
At the big age, we really supposed to be teaching men these things? At the big age?
Jade, the sad part is perhaps nobody taught them differently. That is why Island Tea is here.
Yes.
That is why Island Tea is here.
Indeed.
People, if you got a friend who you know to talk to the girl, tell them turn on Island Tea.
Because clearly, y'all need it. I can't remember, but that one is wild. That one is wild.
Yeah, you never get that. I don't think you got like.
No, me a Bucklefoot. Me a Bucklefoot.
But you could also tell from his face that was actually hitting. You could tell by he like a girl with a good Bucklefoot. Like that was hitting.
Me shocked.
You got man love the bow legs. You got man like the knock knee.
The man say it with confidence. I show it.
But the man thinking I got to buy.
Yeah, man.
Because I've now recognized her most redeeming feature. And I did thinking to myself, but the girl had some nice, pretty eyes.
Yeah, but if you call her pretty eyes, after people might look round. If you call her Bucklefoot now.
She knows. She
direct now. The man baby.
Oh, boy. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah,
it's tea time.
So you don't want to take one more call before we...
I thought it might be the panel.
Bye.
Let's see. Good morning, caller. You're live on Island Tea. What's up?
Good morning. How you doing?
We're doing good.
All right. You are still going in gears?
Yeah, for the next minute.
Yeah, man. Got you.
I like that. Jade, traffic talk Monday. There is 2 speed limit signs between the first and the second roundabout going to Frigate Bay. But
yeah,
it's rather confusing. Those speed limit is saying 20 miles per hour. But I don't remember seeing one going down between the second and the third roundabout. But saying all that to say this, right? I remember doing my examination for the, what do you call the one now? Not the practical, the other one, I forget the word.
The theory?
Yes. But we also learn in build-up areas, you do a certain amount, and on the outskirts, you do a certain amount.
Yeah.
Right. But if you realize the development of St. Kitts right now, you realize there is limited outskirts now?
Yeah. The community is running to one.
Everything, right. The only outskirt you might get right now is one Old Road Bay, and you could say Whitegate. everything, all the villages them now is joining up. But coming back to that, right? Even though you does not see a traffic sign to say how much miles per hour, didn't remember the exam that we passed and what it told us? The answer that we gave to pass that exam? 25 and 40?
And 20 and 40?
Well, 20 and 30, I think.
No, 40, 20 and 40.
Well,
40 on the outside.
Look how me gonna fail this test
but sometimes you will see 25. And then sometimes in some areas where you go, you see as low as 5 miles per hour.
Really?
Yeah.
Depends on where you go, you see 5 miles per hour.
Me nobody want to take this test. Yeah, stress me out.
Yeah. But what I'm simply saying, right? When I forget what I did to pass my exam and I go down and I go down in a village and doing 50 miles per hour and a police step out and give me a ticket, why should I complain?
Because you don't want to pay the ticket.
Yeah. I mean,
but that doesn't make no sense. Why don't I blame my own self?
No, you could do that as well. But generally, in the moment, you blame the person giving you the ticket.
To blame yourself?
No, you could blame both.
No, just pay the ticket.
You ask, why would you do it? I'm not really justifying it. I'm just saying why they would do it.
Yeah.
Right? The next thing, right? When the police stop you to give you a speeding ticket, the first thing you're supposed to do is to say, excuse me. The police will say, excuse me, you are speeding. But he's supposed to also show you the meter.
Yeah, he was supposed to show you the meter, yeah.
Some of them, they don't show you the meter and they just write the ticket and give you.
Nope.
Nah, take that.
Well, I don't speed, so.
No, you could go to the court and dispute it, but when you go to the court now,
You need some
first
evidence.
thing the magistrate might say to you, you need a lawyer to defend you. The ticket might be $250. The minimum ticket is $250. But then the lawyer can charge you something like maybe $600-800.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Okay, good. So what we're supposed to do, right, is to always remember that a police will step out from anywhere. The last speeding ticket that I got, right? I could basically say the police ambushed me. Because between the first and the second roundabout, the police was under the hill.
Yeah, that's what it'll be, yeah, right there.
So when I do see him and he put up his hand, I put up my hand to and I stop because I saying he's saying hello to me.
You say this here?
And then I stop. But then he say, you know, you're speeding. I say, officer, but you could give me a break. And I start begging. The only thing I didn't do was to go on my knees, but I said, man, this blah, blah, blah. And I said, okay, no problem, tax.
Yeah, you take your last and continue anyway, yeah.
You want to kill sometimes.
Because when we really look at it, right? Right now I see people running the red light. People coming into T intersection and ain't stopping.
Right.
And then if they get a ticket, I mean, whose responsibility it is? You ain't doing what you're supposed to do. Yeah, I think, as we mentioned, the road cross Fort Thomas Hotel, the road nearly went to block off.
Yeah.
Because the road is undermining.
Yeah, it's very dangerous.
You need to block off.
Yeah. All right, Carlo, man. Appreciate
Anyway, I'll
it.
continue listening. Enjoy you all day.
Yeah, man.
Simple, you know? Just block it off.
Yeah.
Simple.
But you gotta block it off with a plan. Don't just block it off and then forget there was a road there.
Please. According to our most called caller, have a plan. Have a plan and a budget and all them good things.
Yeah, nobody just study the procurement. Okay, you right about that though.
Yeah.
Nobody does study that though. It don't matter. Like nobody study that though. I went to the procurement act one time and I was like, this don't happen. You're supposed to like once the bidding process is concluded and thing, once the bids are in, you're supposed to like have everybody come in, and then open the bids in the presence of everybody and all of that. Them things will happen.
Well, sorry, girlfriend. But anyway.
But we did the report first before we
jump into the break?
Yeah.
Okay, let me do this quickly because there ain't a lot. Just good things. So you're you just closed. He said nope. So your COVID report as of the 1st of December, 0 confirmed cases in the last 24 hours, which brings our total to 2,786, which 16 active cases. We are well on our way to 0.
Don't we go?
Bye, yeah. Things we love to see. But guys, we have to take a quick break and jump into some conversation with some guests. So stay tuned. We will be right back on Island Tea.
Maybe it's the way the brilliant gold liquid reflects our sunshine, or how the bright blue of its label mirrors the clear Caribbean skies overhead. Maybe it's the fresh, crisp taste of this beastly cold beer on a scorching hot day. Maybe it's even the way it brings us all together. But one thing is for sure, Carib is very much a part of who we are wherever we're from in the Caribbean. Carib, it's the way we play. Drink responsibly.
It's that time again. Triple Cashback is back, but with more. Triple your cashback with Triple Play. Triple the savings, triple the cashback, and get a chance to win. Triple the cashback for more free groceries at Horsewood Furniture and Appliances and Ashley Furniture Home Store today. Yes, for the rest of 2021, Horsewood Furniture and Appliances is tripling your savings with triple cashback coupons for even more free groceries for all FlexPay hire purchase customers. But that's not all. Every hire purchase customer gets a chance to win up to triple their triple cashback in free groceries in the Triple Play. The Triple Play game show gives 2 lucky customers a chance to triple their triple cashback for free groceries and win lots and lots of prizes and more. If you get $500 in coupons for free groceries, you get a chance to get up to triple that amount with our Triple Play game show promotion. That means you get $1,500 in coupons for free groceries. And remember, every hire purchase customer gets a chance to win free groceries for a year. Horsewood's Triple Cashback Triple Play. Come now. Don't miss it.
Alright guys, welcome back to Island Tea right here on Win Media SKN, and we have some very special guests in studio with us this morning. We have Kasia and Adelia. Pronounce that right? Did I pronounce it right?
Yes.
Awesome. From SLH Guardian Insurance Department. Guys, how are you this morning?
We're great. How are you?
We're doing good. I'm trying to behave, at least me. I can't speak for Jade.
No, that's not an option for me.
Okay, well. But we're doing good. And we're really excited to hear what you guys have to present to us today.
Okay, well, I'm going to kick the ball off rolling. I'm here from the marketing department, but encompassing with Miss Walters, who's going to give you like a more round focus on the Guardian Insurance business that we are doing at Horsewood.
Oh, I like the name.
Yes. So we have, pre-approved VAT day is here, and we're getting ready for that on the 17th and the 18th of December. So we just want to let our customers know that you can come in from today to get your pre-approved credit for VAT Day in all departments. This applies to the building center, the furniture, and the Ashley Furniture Home Store, as well as the automotive department. Now, the automotive department is more of a focus because we know that when you're going to purchase a vehicle, that is a very large investment. And we know that on VAT Day, in order to get the VAT perks, you would have to get your VAT identification stuff done prior to VAT Day. So what we want customers to do, even for automotive, especially for automotive department, is to come in, bring your 2 pieces of government issued ID, your bill for proof of address, as well as your payslip or a job letter. Now, for VAT Day, what we're trying to do, especially at the automotive department, is so that you can come before. So on VAT Day, you're able to drive out with your new vehicle. This is especially important for VAT Day. With all the other departments, if you want to get credit for VAT Day, we simply just implore you to just come to the offices, the furniture store, the building center, gather all the products that you want to purchase for VAT Day, and then we'll give you a quotation, whether you're going to be financed by us or you're going to be financed by another financial institution, just to come and make preparation for VAT Day so that you can walk in and out on VAT Day like a little bit more relaxed.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
so
man.
you could get out of the bustle of that.
I like it.
Yes. I'm going to just let Kasia run through on the specials for Guardian encompassing with the automotive department, because right now we're preparing for VAT Day and we're trying to get vehicles out on VAT Day for all customers, so that when you walk in on VAT Day, you walk out, and it's simply a hassle-free moment for you at the automotive department.
So you walk in and you drive out?
Yes, yes, because we would have done everything for you, registering your vehicle for free. We would do the free license, free tinted, and then you get a chance to actually choose between either free gas or free groceries for your perks. So
Jade.
Yes, so you get up to $1,000 in free groceries, or you get 3 months of free gas.
I would tell you. I would.
Jade, you know the life I live in is gas I want.
Boy. The other day.
So she's just going to give you a run through of what would take place on VAT Day and what would the insurance that you get for VAT Day with us.
So, from the Guardian section, the insurance section, we have 2 promotions running for our motor vehicles. We have an elite promotion running for those vehicles that are just 3 years, within the 3 years period. And with that package, you have an awesome deal. What we are offering is persons who have a no-claim discount. So if you have, for example, a no-claim discount of a maximum of 60%, I'm going to use the max that is offered, 60%. We are going to match that, and we are going to add another discount of 30%. Now, your no-claim discount is the discount that you would have gotten as a driver over the years for not claiming under your policy. Many persons say that, well, I pay my insurance and we don't get back anything. But yes, you do get back something. Every year, once you have comprehensive, your premium is reduced for being a good driver. So what we will do, we will match your no-claim discount, and we will offer another 30% discount on your policy. Additionally, what you're going to have, because everything is tailored and cost, you're going to have free windscreen coverage to the maximum of $3,500. So if you're driving, God forbid, and a pebble drop and crack your windscreen, you can come in and claim. There is no cost to you. There's no deductible or anything of that sort. We have you covered. For persons who have many drivers, you're covered. We got you covered as well. You are covered for any authorized licensed driver, free of charge. There's no extra charge. Normally, when you have more drivers, there's an increased charge for that. We've waived that for this promotion.
I guess people like free things, yeah.
That's right.
Hearing these deals, boy.
That's right. And for vehicles that are 7 years, within the 7 years period, we have something tailored for you. We call this a Christmas promotion, and this promotion is running right up until the 31st of January. This promotion will match your no-claim discount as well, and we will offer an additional 25% on your coverage. With this promotion, you also get a gift voucher that you can collect some food from Value Mart. And we have vouchers from $100, are between $50 and $100, and it all depends on what your premium will amount to. So we are partnering with the public. But guess what? That is not it. We've been looking at the banks and we've been admiring the banks for the promotions that they are running on property. So what we are doing right now, we are offering promotions on property because we recognize that persons are building, persons are renovating. So we have property promotion running right now, and this promotion is going to go right up until the 31st of March next year. So if you're thinking about purchasing a property and are doing some renovations, or you're going to construct, come and see us. We have an awesome deal ready for you. Awesome rates that won't be beatable anywhere else.
As the man just this week was talking about building and the prices for building and all of these things.
Yeah, these are the things I need to help you
Wow,
out.
imagine that.
Well, Guardian, we're thinking about you at Guardian. Also, contractors. We also have a promotion for contractors. So we are not only thinking about the persons that are building, homeowners, we are also thinking about those that are doing the work. So we could offer a blanket coverage for you, and we have awesome rates tailored to suit according to your project.
Awesome. I think everybody covered that.
That's right. For this season, we know that everybody has been going through based on the pandemic. So what we decided to do is just spread our promotion a little broader this year so that everybody can benefit.
Sounds good to me.
Listen, I'm excited, you know. The homeowners,
come
the
in and
contractors,
see
the people
us.
looking for vehicles. They probably don't stop listening to the show now.
I know you're in the market for vehicle, you know, so maybe I'll go check.
It's only because I have to stay here still here, you know.
Okay, well, also at Hospice, we have our triple cashback that we are doing. We started this back in October, and triple cashback runs up until the 31st of December. And with this, we give you extra incentive to win free groceries for 1 year. So two lucky winners. Two lucky winners
for the whole year.
Yes, for one whole entire year for 2022.
Anyway, see y'all. Yeah.
Okay, so that extra incentive to win the free groceries for 1 year, we're going to have two winners, one from St. Kitts and one from Nevis, and they're going to be in the running to get free groceries for 1 year with the triple cashback. So not only are you getting triple cashback incentive, not only are you would you be selected to be a chance a winner in one of our game show that we host every Friday from 11:30 a.m. to 12 noon. We have it on our social media platform as well as Freedom FM, where we give two customers a chance to either double or triple the triple cashback.
Awesome.
So I know it sounds a little bit difficult. Double or triple the triple cashback. So if
for those who may not know, what's the triple cashback?
Okay, triple cashback is when you purchase anything on higher purchase. You would normally get some vouchers to go shopping at Value Mart. So let's say you won $700 in triple cashback when you made a purchase. Once you're selected as a winner, because we have every week we choose two winners. Once you're selected as a winner, you get a chance to determine if you're going to double or triple your triple cashback by a game show that we host every Friday. So like I said, if you got $700 and you doubled, you know you're going to get $1,400. If you tripled, you know you get $2,100 in free groceries.
Free groceries, you know.
Hasn't been much things they could buy with that.
A lot of half cheese.
Yeah, and with the pandemic, it's really important now for us more than ever to give back.
That's right.
And it is Christmas time. It is Christmas
Yes, and that
season.
could run you for a very long time.
Yeah, I just here studying, but I'm not start to drink Ovaltine and so on.
You don't drink Ovaltine?
Swank, yo.
And today, officially, we're launching our 30% off at Building Center. So today starts our 30% off weekly sale. Our weekly sales, we started back in the end of October, and they're going to run up to the 31st of December, and the discount changes. So today we officially launch 30% off at Building Center.
Well, you see how
store-wide.
that works with us. Building Center discounted, and we have property promotion running, so you benefit throughout the entire hospice.
Yes.
Keep it in the family.
Yes, and it's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. every week.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yes, we have our weekly sale, and today we launched it 30% off at the Billing Center.
I believe they was listening to us this week, you know.
Like I usually do in the mornings.
Because who is it that we was talking about these exact same things, the cost of building, and then.
So seriously, I want an extension cable.
All encompassing with that, we have a paint sale running as well, 25% off.
That's right.
On paints.
We're getting billions into it.
Yeah, so we that all these they're gonna end on the 31st of December. So you got to try to maximize these savings as much as possible. So 30% off, and everybody's looking to see what the discount is going to be for VAT Day. It's going to be 30% as well. Plus you reduce VAT.
Exclusive right here.
Exclusive.
Here on Island Tea.
Yes.
30% on VAT Day, guys.
Yes, so you now that you know what the discount is going to be, you go into the store, you pick out all the products that you're looking at, and then on VAT Day, you just come and purchase.
That's right.
And we're making this so easy for you and giving you extra savings.
Seamless. I need to stress ourselves on a VAT Day.
So the weekend sales run every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday up to the end of the year. So you can't miss. If you miss this weekend, you always have next weekend.
There you go.
And the weekend after that.
You don't know where I want to I don't hear. Make my list in my head, you know? Like, yeah, okay, I did.
Yeah, so make your list, check it twice, and then you come and make your purchases at Hospice.
That's the only headache y'all got by Hospice or VAT Days who can help you take out all the things that maybe.
Correct. Right. And that's easy because we do free deliveries.
There you go. The icing on the cake.
Problem solved. As if you don't have to worry about heading all these things, you and your poor little child trying to get the things in the house. Free delivery.
Free delivery.
Yes, and then we still have Ocean Coast Storage where we're having every week sales. It's rotated weekly. You have from produce to even things like macaroni and cheese that most persons do not that we sell. So Ocean Coast Storage, they have a weekly sale going right now. They have a sale especially on mini ribs. We're trying to push out that right now. Mini ribs are down to $3.99 per pound, as well as we're having mac and cheese, and we have them now for $1 per box. So you really can't lose when you're thinking about Hospice. We keep everybody in mind.
We need a drum roll.
As if you're telling me you miss ribs. Sorry for him. He's not saying stopping me, but.
So everywhere in Hospice you turn, there is a sale with every department.
That's right.
We try, especially in these pandemical times, we try to make it as seamless as possible so you can make your shopping and you can be out of the stores so you don't have to make
no hassle.
Wow. Yeah, I was not expecting this when I walked in here this morning.
We came loaded today.
Boy.
Sure.
I love to hear it. Hospice is doing good things, all good things toward the December season.
They miss no department here?
None. And December is when people need these things most. So I'm happy to hear that you guys are providing these sweet discounts.
Of course.
And
we're providing discounts at automotive department as well. So we've knocked off the VAT for VAT Day, and as well as we're giving extra incentive of taking a couple $1,000 off of your vehicles.
Couple thousand, Couple thousand.
That go a long way.
Anybody listening? That's all I need for my Christmas.
No chance?
Yeah, man, and they get it for a sweet deal up at Alfred,
After them close, they show me this man, then you might get it.
You're right.
If I see she can't right now, she's doing it. So yeah, guys.
I might get a car for Christmas.
Get it from Hospice.
Yeah, man.
Like I said.
Yeah. Love it. And then if you feel a little more giving, go over to the supermarkets, shop, go to Ocean Coast Storage, shop, me move more paint, go get me some paint.
Yeah. That's right. You could buy some new furniture as well and you get the cash back. So that helps.
See, if
plenty of options.
If the man's smart now, that's what you do. You go down there, get the hair purchase, boom, 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 triple cash back. Who knows, you might triple the triple. And then reach up with the groceries one time.
In the car. I love it.
And then who knows, you might be in the running to get the free groceries for one entire year. So
I would literally cry on Hospice floor. I mean,
like a video of that.
No, publicly. That's for us. As if I would cry on the floor.
Yeah, because we really want to see that appreciation from when a customer wins free groceries for an entire year. You're talking about an entire year free. So you go into Valuemat, you pick up your stuff, and you don't have to make any payment. It's like you're just shopping for free.
That's customer satisfaction.
Correct. And we're good at that.
Crying on the floor, like between the deli aisle. Bye. Every time I go to Valuemat.
Yeah, you just fold your cart and you go out, you cash out, and they don't even have to look for any money. You don't even have to look to make any money.
Please, Jesus.
So we're making it very simple for all our customers for this holiday season.
That's right.
Awesome. Well, guys, I mean, it's just been so much. It's just been so much information that you guys have brought here. So many good deals, and it's all across the group of companies.
That's right.
I mean, anyway you look, there's something for everybody.
That's correct. And if they would like to hit us up, we are very visible on our social media platforms. So you can call our offices if you want any information at all. We are more than willing to assist you.
Give them the numbers to call.
It's 465-2616 and the marketing department extension 1121.
And insurance is 465-9355. And you can also call me personally on my cell phone. That's 662-7712.
And guys, this is for insurance, okay? I know y'all watching the live.
Insurance.
Yes, I know y'all watching the live a little, you know? Make sure it's for insurance purpose only.
Okay,
Yes.
our viewers are very respectful people, okay?
Okay.
Except for the one caller there, but yeah, but other than that.
Okay.
But guys, it's been really awesome hearing about all the great deals. But before you go, is there any last words that you want our viewers and listeners to hear?
Well, you have to remember to try horses first for anything, whether you're in the market for a car, you're in the market for building materials, you're in the market for new furnitures, groceries, try horses first. That's the only thing.
I agree.
Awesome. And on that note, guys, we're going to thank these two lovely ladies for coming and sharing with us all this great information. And I know you guys, like Jade said, already on the way heading to hospitals right now. I suppose she phone and start ringing. She probably got it on silent. She should be in the studio. Yeah, she probably done start ringing. But guys, thank you so much again for coming and joining us. And we look forward to you guys coming back with even more information, more deals when the time is right.
Thank you for having us.
All right, for sure. Guys, we're going to take a short break. We're going to be right back with more Island Tea right here on Win Media SKN. Stick and stay. Don't go nowhere.
When you shop at any of our Ram supermarkets and cash and carry locations in St. Kitts and Nevis. Enter to win an Apple Lions. Win yourself an iPhone 13, Apple iPad, Samsung 50-inch Smart TV, or a Whirlpool washing machine. Celebrate Christmas with Rams, where you're guaranteed better prices, better quality, and better value for you and your family. Happy holidays from Rams, the good food people.
Terms and conditions apply. See in stores for details.
And we're back.
Indeed. We are here.
Yeah, we're back. And welcome to LNT, guys. It is Thursday, December 2nd. And the time is now 9:30 a.m.
Indeed.
But Jade.
Hi. How may I assist on this fine day?
They had National Assembly yesterday, no?
Why, saucy.
Anything jiggy happen?
Well, the PM made an announcement.
Wait, nobody talking about the amendment to the bank bill.
What bank bill?
The Banking Act.
I didn't care about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Them the things I care about now.
Well, then you should talk about it. That's what you're here for.
No, I need to go. I want to watch the entire debate. I didn't get to watch the entire debate.
Okay, well, when you do that, we're going to talk about it. Send me some talking points so I can read some things, some. Yeah. But anyway, the PM made an announcement yesterday, and it says, PM announces ease in restrictions at National Assembly. The St. Kitts and Nevis fight against the COVID-19 virus hit a major milestone this week with an 80% national vaccination rate of adults across the islands. This achievement signals the reaching of the benchmark that health officials aim for to ease restrictions. According to health officials, 80.2% of the adult population have received at least one dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. Prime Minister, the Honorable Dr. Timothy Harris, during today's December 1st sitting of the National Assembly, announced that some of the proposed easings would come to fruition while other aspects shall remain unchanged in light of the new COVID-19 variant Omicron. The 5 proposed changes included the removal of barriers at Port Zante, allowing open public access. All vaccinated tourists arriving, whether by cruise or air, can access all COVID-19 approved sites. Entertainers will be able to undertake mass events for fully vaccinated persons with a 75% capacity. The removal of all quarantine and testing requirements for arriving passengers 12 years and over who are fully vaccinated. Reduction in the quarantine period for unvaccinated or partially vaccinated persons for 14 days to 9 days. I think that's from 14 days to 9 days. As announced by Prime Minister Harris during Leadership Matters on November 24th. How have the 5 easings changed? The barriers at Port Zante will remain intact, and quarantine and testing requirements for arriving passengers 12 and over who are fully vaccinated, including a negative PCR test on arrival, will also remain in play. However, good news for entertainers and unvaccinated travelers. All vaccinated tourists arriving whether by cruise or by air with a negative PCR test can now move freely with access to all tourist sites, beaches, etc. Entertainers will be able to undertake mass events for fully vaccinated persons.
That's the same thing I read earlier.
Yes.
Those are his exact words, I think. Those are quotes.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Good things.
Yeah, well, guys, it seems as though, as promised, there's some easing of the restrictions. I know that this is probably very much welcome for some people. I'm still trying to figure out like what's the benchmark for us to just like not have any of these things.
I don't know.
You think it exists?
I don't know.
You think it exists? Like that's a serious question. You think it exists?
I would like to believe so.
No, so you think like there's an actual benchmark that would say, well, guys, we no longer have the stipulation. What they could encourage certain behaviors still. So for instance, you could still encourage persons to have to wear their masks. You could still encourage persons who own establishments or keeping events to adhere to COVID-19 best practices, but might not be something that's stipulated. You think that exists like in their minds right now, like?
Well, I feel like because we've been doing it so much that it might be something that is just going to stick with us.
But I'm not talking about whether or not it sticks with us or not. Like it being stipulated.
Stipulated?
Like, for instance, you think we can get to a point where there's just no quarantine for anybody?
I would think so.
Yeah, so what do you think? So, but my thing is, like, what do you go
I know it can happen now because Omicron will out here doing things, but...
That is one of my things. Like, I mean, the thing, and that's the thing, and that's why it feels so weird when people start talking about return to normalcy. It'll be like, well, nobody know what actually would trigger normalcy in the first place.
Yeah, so it was kind of weird for me when they kept saying it, but I never...
And then not only that, what is normal?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess because maybe that's what they assumed would happen. Like, eventually we would get to a place where we would get back to where we were before, but I don't think that's happening. I feel like we will be much more... we would think more about our health and safety practices now, hopefully. Because even for me, like, I find myself, like, you know how we used to just... To be honest, before Corona, we was wilding. So, like, now when I walk, let's say there's a handrail, you know, usually you used to run your hand down the handrail and stuff. No, I can't do that. I just see the germs and the corona and all of these things just on the handrail waiting for me to touch it. But so I feel like some of these safety and health practices that we have had implemented, that those will stay. I don't know if there will be something that the government would institute going forward. I don't know if they would keep them. Like, I don't know if they would keep the mask mandate. I don't know if they will keep the temperature checks and all of these things. But, you know.
I just feel like, really wonder, like, and this isn't even me saying that they need to or whatever. I mean, it would be wise, but, I mean, I keep wondering, like, so what does the end of this look like?
Boy, that's a good question. And I don't feel like we're going to see it anytime soon, especially since there's
new variants all the time.
New variants just popping up.
No, this is the thing that causes me to pause on that. Remember how we were going on before Delta? Now Delta pretty much account for like 90% of the world's active cases.
Yeah.
And but people just cool.
You may remember Delta was existing actually.
Yeah, like that, and that's what I'm saying. I think people are getting. I think there's a couple things. I think one, yes, the vaccines are here now. So that change in people's thing. It gives people who are vaccinated a sense of protection and stuff like that, right? Also, just fatigue. People just been dealing with this for so long that
fatigue is real.
Yeah, so people just dealing with this for so long. It's just like they're fed up and they're just living their life.
Yeah, whatever happened.
Yeah,
that's the new motto. Whatever happened, happened.
Yeah, and it getting to a point where I think you even past that, but people just don't really study the COVID thing.
No.
Like people, a lot of times people just kind of, I mean, studying that.
Bye. It is true. I see it all through the Caribbean, all through the country. Like people just at a point where, unless it affects you directly, like for instance, industries where we have to put to have these protocols in place for us to earn and live. Unless it's them kind of things, like people ain't really studying it no more.
Yeah, I mean, like I tell you, like we've had active cases for like 6 months now.
Yeah, about that. And now we're back. We're down to what, 16?
Yeah, but I mean, before we didn't have any, right, for a long time, for a few months, like 9 months, however it was. And the truth is that just observing what is happening is that there's a new culture developing around dealing with COVID, right? So it's almost like it's expected that you're going to the supermarket, you put on your mask.
Yeah.
Right? But at the same time, I don't know if that's just out of a healthy respect for COVID, or it's more a matter of like it's just become part of what going to the supermarket is.
I think it has just become part.
Because you leave the supermarket and then you just go walk up and down without the mask.
That is exactly why I know it's just a part of it's just a part of our culture now, where we know when we're going to certain establishments we have to wear masks, which is wild because remember you couldn't do that. Remember we couldn't do that. We would get locked like if they see
Not
with a
only
mask.
that, I remember there were certain institutions when the mask thing started coming in that they would make you take off the mask and like your shades and your hat and then put them back on.
Banks, they still do that actually. They still do that. If you're going into the bank, they still make
you.
They still make you take off your mask.
I tell them in doing that. Like I went to one particular.
Well, how you going to just tell people?
I'm not doing it.
You're unruly, bad, you know.
I'm not doing it.
What? This is not how your mother raised you,
like
you know?
no, one time I went into this one particular establishment and I asked the guy, the security guy, this was telling me must do it, right? So I'm like, so why I have to wear the mask in there? He said, what do you mean for corona? I said, so I don't have to be safe here?
No.
And then he kind of looked at me and he's like, but we need to know who you are.
Yeah. But you're going into an establishment where you're doing business and have to hand them ID.
I said, brother.
They just want to make sure, hey, you're coming in here and rob them, okay? That's all.
I said, brother, like, this any mask are coming to rob nobody in.
Yeah.
This is not the mask.
I feel like maybe if it was the one with like the holes in the eyes and that's it, I'd have been a little suspicious.
Ski mask?
Yeah.
You're coming in here in a ski mask, okay. Well.
No, you're looking a little strange.
No, but my whole point to him was, if you're telling me that there's this thing in the ear and it's airborne, then you really can't stipulate that take off the mask.
You're putting me at risk.
You're putting me at risk.
Indeed. I never thought about it that way. Because I just...
He just said, Mr. Guide, yeah?
Yeah, because I just... man...
and when I go
into...
into...
probably having a good day, you just come with your nonsense, man.
But I realized after that, the next time I went in there and asked me to take off the mask and look into the camera.
Like, oh, here again.
The smile... No, they don't do it to anybody. This whole thing, smile for the camera thing, like, nah. I'm good. I'm good on that.
I don't know. Actually, you might be correct, you know, because I feel like I went into a bank recently and they didn't. So you might be correct.
No, the mask normal now.
Yeah, you might be correct. But, you know, there are other things happening in the region, hopefully, that they want to eradicate, as just like corona.
The people forget there was other viruses before corona.
The virus is like,
HI?
The man literally just thief me whole script, you know, and y'all just got the man here cooking. What happened to me? The viruses, that's what I said.
Oh.
Yeah, like, you know, imagine you was the virus of the century.
Yeah, and then
all the time you was the spotlight.
The HI.
Yeah, corona just come push you out the way. No, nobody talking about you no more. So you feel away. And now they're talking about they're going to eradicate you. See what they be?
No, all the time they're chilling you.
All the time they can't get you figure out you're taking out people years upon years, and all of a sudden they want to eradicate you. So you go, you know. So you go. But officials say region of course in Iraq.
Of course.
Oh. Officials say region of course in eradicating HIV/AIDS by 2030. Yesterday was World AIDS Day.
Yeah.
So, on December 1st, the world observed World HIV/AIDS Awareness Day.
That used to be a thing, man. Not no more.
I tell you, corona knock out it. World AIDS Day 2021 is observed under the theme End Inequalities, End AIDS, End Pandemics. Only know. Okay. In an address to the nation, the Honorable Hazel Brandy Williams, Junior Minister of Health and Gender Affairs in the Nevis Island Administration, NIA, said the COVID-19 pandemic had highlighted some inequalities in healthcare, especially as it relates to the fight against HIV/AIDS. Yeah. Additionally, the COVID-19 pandemic has also unsurfaced more economic, cultural, and social inequalities that, if not addressed, will still significantly threaten the achievement of the goal to end AIDS by 2030, said Brandy Williams. Regionally, Dr. Rose... What?
No, so I remember that was a thing. That was an aim that they had announced. Like they were trying to totally eradicate.
It seems like it's still on track. Regionally, Dr. Rossmond Adams, Director of the Pan-Caribbean Partnership Against HIV/AIDS, PANCAP, in an address said the COVID-19 pandemic has thrown the fight against AIDS in the region off course. At the end of 2020, the Caribbean lagged behind the global targets for ending AIDS with the disruption from the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. We expect to be off track at the end of this year. Therefore, this is the time for all of us to work together more than ever to bring us back on track to accelerate progress towards eliminating AIDS by 2030. Well,
yeah. I mean, I remember when they had that was a whole big talk. I remember. I think who it was? It was Bill Clinton. Like one of those U.S. president. One of the Clintons, I think. Had made a big speech in regards to that, and there was a lot of positive there was a lot of positive energy behind that campaign. There has been some really strong developments in relation to like the fight against HIV, trying to eradicate it. I always wonder though, why is it that we still can't go to the pharmacy and just buy a AIDS test?
Because that's not important.
Like I literally like I've done HIV tests. Like you literally go, they prick your finger, you put the blood on the thing, boom, they tell you you're good to go.
It might be. They might do it soon.
But by years now, I remember when the announcement came, like home test kits. I was like, okay, home test kits. But to me then, like, is it a price situation? 'Cause I feel like now the price should be low.
I agree. However, I don't know what the reason is, but it's just not a thing yet.
Like to me that goes a long way in protecting people. Like let's say you're talking to a potential partner, whatever. Like you guys go like all of that. There could have been part of the culture before intimacy and thing. We could both do a test.
Yeah,
we could both do a test. And have a peace of mind about
make sure everything
what we're about to engage in and all that. Like to me that makes sense.
Not wrong with that.
Just like how on the table side dresser you have the contraception.
The plan A, B, C.
Well, whichever plan you're on. I was talking about condoms, I mean.
Condoms could be plan A.
I think that's plan A. But yeah, so like you have those, but then you also have the home test kit right there. You know, I always wonder why.
That's a business idea for you, Azim.
No, but I think there must be a reason. There must be a reason, though.
Probably.
So I'm thinking the main thing maybe cost.
Yeah.
And if it's cost, then the world doing itself a big disfavor.
They could afford all kind of other things, But I always feel like the most important things is always a cost issue. Yeah. They could afford to fund wars upon wars upon wars by
them. Home test.
What? You are buying nukes. You know how much for a nuke? Do you know how much for a nuke, Azim?
Well, you know how much for the plane to drop them bombs that they'll be dropping on people?
You know how much for the things that go into the nuke?
I had one plane, $2.5 million here. One
and
plane.
And
I got a fleet of them.
And y'all can't work out some home testing? No, I don't buy it. Y'all just don't want to.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think that's one thing that we could really kind of help to get us back on track, as the minister is saying, like, provide more access, and then also the drug too, the pill that gives you the protection. So there's people who maybe they have a partner who's HIV positive, but there's a pill that offers you some protection to prevent contracting the virus. And also suppresses their ability to transfer it. So I think that type of information, that kind of thing, is something that we need to think. To be honest, the way that persons have been able to carry on productive lives and relationships even after being diagnosed as being HIV positive, I think a lot of the stigma behind it, I think that has dropped a bit. I think we have a long way to go still in terms of the stigma, though. The stigma still exists. I don't believe it's lessened, but the stigma still exists. Like somehow a person HIV positive, and that's why people don't say. That's why people don't have these open conversations about the situation. Like it's no longer a death sentence.
People don't. The way people approach things is very difficult. It doesn't encourage other people to want to be that person who is no. Because you realize how many times I don't know if you've gotten it, but you know how many times I've gotten broadcasts with people saying, oh yeah, this person got this, and you know that, and I'm like, why are y'all doing this?
That's crazy. Yo,
no, it happens.
Look, let me explain something to you guys, right? when we want open and honest communication, you must first create the environment free of judgment to allow for that type of communication.
Nope.
Right? Let me say that again. If you want open and honest communication, there's a responsibility on your part to create the environment that allows that type of communication, an environment free of judgment.
Indeed. Indeed.
So just understand that you have a role to play in people being willing to be open and honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
So yes, guys, let's do better. But I have some good news, as in.
What? Somebody buying your car?
I wish. Wish.
Oh, okay.
I wish there yet.
Yeah, they'll soon. They want to hear about the news today, so yeah.
We got time.
They're probably working on the finances now.
That's fine, as you should. Budget.
Mm-hmm.
Budgeting is important.
You got budget your books now?
Yeah. budget your books all 2020.
Yo, budgeting books is wild, yo. Like imagine you're doing working on your budget.
Yeah, you got budget books book.
And you got to put aside your books money.
Yeah, you got to say, okay, well, this one for she. Okay, I can move something from here and put this one here for her.
Woo.
Yeah, because remember 2020 coming in.
In these pandemical times.
Yes, in these pandemical times, you have to budget your books. Indeed.
Oh, but I don't think they'll be giving up. Hey.
Gems. But no, that wasn't the good news.
No,
the good news that I had is that the 2021 hurricane season has ended.
We should have ended on the good news in the next article. Go ahead.
We're not 10 minutes, man. It's bad. The 2021 hurricane season officially ended yesterday, and scientists said it lived up to their forecasts. A total of 21 named storms, winds of 39 miles per hour or greater, developed in 2021, with 7 becoming hurricanes, winds of 74 miles per hour or greater, and 4 being classified as major hurricanes, winds of 111 miles per hour or greater. The U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, said 2021 was the third most active year on record in terms of named storms, and it marks the 6th consecutive above normal Atlantic hurricane season.
Mm-hmm.
This was also the first time on record that 2 consecutive hurricane seasons exhausted the list of 21 storm names. NOAA said...
No?
No? Like the man?
Yeah.
Okay. No, scientists attributed the heightened hurricane activity in recent years to the warm phase of the Atlantic multi-decadal oscillation that began in 1995. What are you making up these words, man?
Jade, basically what they're saying is that the hurricane season was crazy, but thank God.
But thank God.
But God.
But God, indeed.
But God.
You know, when I was reading this article yesterday, right?
Really couldn't take the region couldn't take it.
Boy, I said, Lord, thank God. Listen, this is how I know it wasn't a bad season. I was not worried about hurricanes for once. Maybe because Corona was up.
Normally we get a close call or two.
Yeah, but I feel like we had none.
We had a couple tropical storms that everybody knows was supposed to be a little rain. And at the time we needed the rain. So.
Oh boy. It was like send it come. But hurricanes now. We escaped.
Bring it back. Send it down and bring it back.
Yeah, man. We escaped another season unscathed, thankfully.
Yeah, but I mean there were some countries that really are still suffering from not only past hurricanes, like they're still on the rebuild, but also other natural disasters while dealing with the pandemic. Right? I mean, I still feel like this year would have been really rough for the people of St. Vincent.
Yeah, because then it would have been a pandemic, a hurricane, and a volcano. Lord, man. Which, speaking of, the volcano is officially yes.
Dormant again?
It is back to bed.
Gone sleep, yeah.
Hopefully it stays that way because, bro, that was wild. I still cannot believe we were witnessing this.
I realize we about Uncle Joe again. I tell you, Uncle Joe was wild in him.
Uncle Joe home with his dog. That kept his company when everybody else abandoned him. Okay? Relaxing, chilling.
Yeah.
But yes, good things. No hurricanes, and the volcano is back to sleep.
Yeah, but
In not so good news, U.S. case of COVID Omicron variant identified in California. A person in California who had been vaccinated. Because they just
It's either California or Florida, these things reach first.
Yeah, bye. Anyway.
No, normally the first case is normally in California or Florida. Same thing with Ebola and so.
Interesting. Yes, so a person who had been vaccinated against COVID-19 became the first in the U.S. to have an identified case of the Omicron variant. The White House announced Wednesday as scientists continue to study the risks posed by the new virus strain.
Okay, hold up there, Jade.
Huh.
We got a few minutes, so we really want to go down this year. I want to raise a question. And the reason...
I wonder if it's the same question I got. Go ahead.
The reason that this is interesting to me is even in the article, they mention the vaccination status of the person. Now, for most countries, in particular the US, for most, and the minister said it here when he was here with us the other day, that a lot of the countries are stipulating that you have to be vaccinated to travel, right? And so if the Omicron virus is moving from country to country to country to country, it only stands to reason that the persons carrying the virus from place to place are the vaccinated people.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. So what was the question?
Well, so the question...
That's a fact.
Well, that's a fact. Because the question really was, well, if it's only vaccinated people who could travel, who it is carrying the virus from country to country?
It's vaccinated people. But you know why? Because they get a booster. The conspiracy theorist in me yesterday, right?
Yeah. I got you.
They gonna lie. Well, I was reading it yesterday because there's a part in the article that says Dr. Fauci told reporters that the person was traveling. The person was a traveler who returned from South Africa on November 22nd and tested positive on November 29th. Fauci said that the person was vaccinated but had not received a booster shot and was experiencing mild symptoms.
Okay.
I said, please don't tell me.
This
is where we are now.
That's the selling point for the booster. I'm the criminal is the selling point for the booster. But
I don't do that. Let's don't do this, please. Let's don't do this. I see the road y'all trying to go down.
Get your booster, Jade. Get your booster. That's all I can say.
Trust me. When I read this article, I said, don't tell me. Many vote is bulb in the box. However, this feels like they're about to push this agenda that you need to get these booster shots because this variant is out.
But that can't really be the case, though, because they've been saying that because of the mutations of the variant, that the effectiveness of the vaccines that we presently have might be compromised a little bit.
So you're trying to tell me every time a new variant come out, we're gonna need a new booster?
Well, not necessarily. It actually just depends on how the variants develop. But this is my thing too. I am waiting for the moment when the rhetoric changes around the reasoning for getting the vaccine. The reasons touted for getting the vaccine were, from my understanding, one, of course, it greatly reduces the possibility of you getting seriously ill, and it prevents death in the event that you do end up contracting the coronavirus. And that is very important.
And it's supposed to reduce the transmissibility.
Right. But it also was like, look, we also have to get vaccinated for those people who, for whatever reason, cannot get vaccinated.
Indeed.
Following me?
But
no, if you realize potentially, because they still have a few weeks before they decide exactly how tense this variant is. But if the person's carrying and moving around this virus that could potentially be even more troublesome than the Delta. And we see what the Delta do here.
Boy, Delta.
We see what the Delta do here. If the people who carrying around this thing is the vaccinated, then at what point do we change the rhetoric from get vaccinated to save everybody else to get vaccinated because it's just best for you?
Yeah, I feel like that's a good one.
No, but at the same, but you see the reason why that might be a problem is that changes a lot of things, you know. If the conversation changes to, hey guys, get vaccinated to keep yourself safe, and if you want to be safe, get vaccinated.
Yes.
Then that changes a lot, you know. 'Cause at that point, they kind of hard to then start creating arguments for like vaccinated only events and so.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Anyway.
Because remember, one of the things is for you're doing it for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But really and truly, that becoming harder and harder for people to fall to buy, whether it's true or not, eh?
Yeah.
It might be true on some secondary level of like fact.
Yeah.
Right? It might be true on something. It's kind of like, yeah, guys, save your money in the bank instead of putting it under your pillow. Because it's probably better for you that it's safer for you to put money in the bank too, you know.
Yeah.
But also the money is in the system and can be used to then generate more wealth. So it's good for everybody. But at the same time, that ain't really what to tell people. You tell people, put your money in the bank because your man in your house, but money gone.
That's a good reason.
And that's a good reason. So that's a good enough reason.
Yeah.
I don't think you then have to go into the whole like secondary level of truth.
Yeah.
To get the point across. But yeah,
we will continue this conversation. I just realized we have run out of time. As it is time for us to go home. We actually have a little message that we're supposed to play next after these ads. It comes from the Honorable Lindsey Grant. And so once we wrap up, we will just play 2 ads, thank our sponsors, and then we will set that live for you guys. So stay tuned for that, coming up right after Island Tea.
So guys, it's been real.
It's been real.
Thank
Great
you for
conversations today.
Yeah, thank you for joining us on this amazing, beautiful Thursday. Remember, we're still on mission. Make it to 22, guys. We had an unfortunate situation yesterday, which I don't have all the details about, which is why we're not speaking about it. But what I will say is that people out here dealing with a lot. Give people some grace.
Please,
and guys, if
please.
things feeling heavy, you gotta have people in your life that you could kind of go to help you to ease some of that weight and some of that tension.
And if you don't, there are resources available. The counseling center is open. 465 or 466 5000. One of them is Domino's.
Yeah.
If you call, just order pizza too. That might help with you.
Order pizza. That might help with how you're feeling, and then call the other one.
Yeah, then call the other one. But yes, resources are available. Talk to your friends, your family, or the counseling center.
Yeah. So guys, there's a lot going on, but remember, we're still on mission. Make it to 22, guys. This is big. I want all of us to make the effort to achieve this mission, to be successful. All right.
How much days in December?
31.
Okay, so we have 29. 29? Yeah, 29 more days before we make it to mission.
You can do it.
2022.
You can do it, guys. You can do it.
Indeed.
I plan to be successful.
I definitely
plan to be successful in this one, and I really want you guys to be there with me.
Mm-hmm.
So, guys, remember, we're still on that, and we really appreciate all you guys who call in, all the persons who comment on the live, who share, who be a part of the Island Tea family in whatever way. Last night, someone who I really, really respect came up to me randomly and was like, "Hey man, I'm a fan of the show." And I was like, "Man,
the shock you still in it,
man,
every time still shocks me,
man." I was so appreciative.
Mm-hmm.
And he's somebody who he's known for his speaking skills. So it's like, his speech.
Oh.
Right, among other things. So thank you to him. But yeah, guys, we really appreciate all you guys who come here and join us and be a part of what it is that we do here every morning. And we're gonna be back tomorrow, so stay tuned and stay locked.
Of course.
Make sure you share the live. Make sure you'll be a part of the conversation in whatever way. But guys, also, before we go, just remember to spend more time living your content than posting it.
Indeed.
And you can't be everybody's cup of tea because you is not a mug. See you guys tomorrow.